again, everybody. We are back here at SunGates Center with Sharon Serota talking about Akashic Records and how, and when, in different ways of accessing it.
Thank you, Rita. It's great to be here with you talking about the Akashic Records in the SunGates Center radio booth. So it's very, very, very awesome. It's a great place.
Well, we're glad you like it. So now Sharon going to answer some of my questions being into accessing Akashic record, because she read the prayer and everything. She's ready to answer my questions at the moment. So I'd like to start from very important question, important for everyone, the entire planet. How we can live in peace? How all people can live in peace?
Well, first, the peace comes from within ourselves, and it's something that in order to have peace on earth, it also begins with a peace with yourself, with the being that you're physically in right now. So being in this physical body gives you the opportunity to express yourself. And when you have peace within the body, within the mind, within the brain, within your heart, and you live through a heartfelt life, you are also projecting that not only to yourself but to other people around you, and to have this vibrationally expand throughout and gifting this and what a wonderful world, what a wonderful life that it is that we have here, that we're able to experience this and give ourselves this chance to expand our life opportunities here in such peaceful ways if we so choose. And we are given here in this body the free will that gifts us the abilities and the opportunities to live joyfully, harmoniously, peacefully. And these opportunities are given to us in such ways that we feed ourselves with the breath, that we live a heartfelt life, and we can have these relationships with other people, with ourselves, and with the planet, with nature, and the beings here, the other human beings, the nature beings, and things that you can't even imagine. So we are interacting with all these things all at one time, and the infinitude, as they say, or the expansion that is surrounding us, within us, and around us is everywhere. So when you begin with peace within the self, then the peace will also be brought out into the world. And so bringing peace out into the world will give you a relaxed way of living, a more calm way of living, and tuning into your heartfelt self. And how do you want to present yourself? How do you want to live your life? And give that the peacefulness, the absolute knowingness that you have security, that you have opportunistic times without fear, and not living a fear-based life, and having fear-based relationships that can exist within the self and with other people. And when you are living peacefully, that seems to shed away. It seems to just fall away and dissolves itself. And when you have that peace that you speak about, that then you are creating a more calmer, a more beautiful, loving life, and for everyone to believe and to inherently have this within, that they are actually living this out and experiencing it into their life, then peace shall be here on this earth. And until that time, we are still learning, we are still growing, and we are still communicating with each other on another type of level. And so we need to bring this into this type of life here.
This is very nice answer. So my understanding is that, like with everything, we should start with ourselves. That's the main point. And we start to have peace in our heart, then it'll be peaceful all over the world and on our planet.
We must believe in that for ourselves,
Of course.
in order for it to come about.
Yes, thank you very much. My next question is about one quote that we just put on our wall here on SunGates Center in our yoga studio. And it says, every human being is the author of his own health or disease. So my question is how the person can become the author of his own life, his own health or disease.
Yeah, so this was said very profoundly, and there is a lot of hope in this and a lot of gratitude, that when we have gratitude for ourselves, that and for other people and for things that happen to us, the good, the bad, the ugly, as they say, that we are blessed, that we look at things more as a blessing that they happen, because when we tune into these things and we expound on this, where what is brought to us karmically or in ways to experience what we need to experience, we are then brought with opportunities and challenges, and this is brought to us vibrationally and energetically, so that we can have these opportunities created to create a healthier life, to have command over our bodies and what we do and our choices. So we have the free will. We can experience that in this physical body. So for every human to be able to experience this, it is up to the individual. They come here from another place, and they incarnate into the physical body. And given this, that things vibrationally are also attached, that they have brought with them, and these things are promoted or brought to the one of yourself, and to experience it on all types of levels. So you are experiencing things for your health due to your thoughts and your feelings and what you brought onto yourself, and they are experienced where the body speaks and talks to you. So when you have your health and you're complaining about a headache or a back pain or a shoulder pain or knee or whatever pain that there is, or autoimmune problems, these come about because there's something to be experienced, to learn from, that this experience wasn't received in a way that you can come through with a learned choice or a learned experience. So you need to have these happen so that the body communicates to you, and your soul is taking you through this journey and bringing towards you things to learn, to experience, and to grow.
Well, yeah, so it's what we decide, to be happy and healthy or be sick and poor. That's our decision. That's what we decide for ourselves, that we become the author of our own life.
And that can change. Things change because it's through free will and through choices. People come out of that. They may hit rock bottom, as they say, but then what happens is they give and allow, and they let themselves be, where now they're just open and just letting it all go. And through that, then they can rise, they come up, and they become even more powerful, because either you're going to sink or swim, right?
Yeah.
So you're also enabling the self to prosper. There's abundance. There's much abundance everywhere. There's abundance that you can't even imagine that there is abundance. But tapping into it and knowing that you can create this, that you have the ability, then that you are the author, that you are the creator, that you can choose and ask for assistance, whether it's from another person, right, or the angels, the angelic realms, as they say. And that's through, let's say, meditation or a healing practice that someone has, and the healing energy techniques. It could also be just going to your doctor and getting the appropriate medical care that you need. It could also mean going to an energetic healer and receiving it in that way.
Exactly. It's what we do here at SunGates Center for those who don't know what to do and how to follow how to find their health and happiness. Maybe those who lost it on the way. We help to find the right modality or right healing method to get back the happiness and health. We connect to right people. We do some services here, and we always recommend people to stop by and get some information and to know how to get further in their life.
Yes, and every day in every way, there's answers. There's always answers to your questions. And
when we ask, we receive.
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay, my next question will be something very, very interesting and important we have here at SunGates Center. About a few years ago, we brought this interesting device from Brazil, from John of God. We call Crystal Bed, or we even give it a name. Her name is Crystalina. And the interesting thing that this device was also channeled. It's sort of Akashic record. There are different ways to access the information. So it was channeled by John of God or one of his mediums. And this device is working on our energy bodies and chakras to balance the chakras and remove blocks from energy body. And it's been used for many, many people here and there in Brazil. And they feel so benefited from it. Different people feel the energy in different way. Some feel tingling or warmth, but many people felt that the energy goes into the areas where the healing is needed. So it's an open portal at the same time with a spiritual hospital in Brazil, spiritual hospital of John of God. So I'd like to ask you to access Akashic records and check what kind of benefits people can expect. Usually I recommend not to expect anything, but is there something in Akashic records why people should use this healing device even more?
So this provides also another healing modality, another healing way to experience and to have the experience of the crystal bed, where it does promote health and these type of benefits that are helping to benefit, perhaps even cure such a headache, or they come about off the bed with the belief system now that they are healed, and therefore they are healed. The benefit of this also is very relaxing, that there is a healing going on with the colors, that the lights and the colors, when you're on this crystal bed, Crystalina, which is a very profound name for this bed, that people are able to experience at a very higher level than and bring up their vibration. So their vibrations are raising up, so that way the sickness cannot exist in this higher vibration, that the vibration is allowing them to feel a different energy. So it surpasses the illness, and it moves away from that body of that illness. And it gives them the ability to have a different deepening or an understanding, and going deeper even within themselves because of the experience that they're having and being open to the experience. So part of trying something new, trying something different, is also being open to the possibilities, like what else can happen, what else is available. Because what we know consciously, what you know consciously, is that what you are limited to. And when you just open up and let yourself expand with new possibilities, then this enables you to have further growth, further expansion in your life.
Great. Thank you very much, Sharon. It was a pleasure to have you in a different role. And it's a pleasure to interview you and have you access those the Akashic records and answer my questions.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank
it
you.
was a pleasure and an honor to be here with you, Rita. And I certainly appreciate the opportunity to talk to you about the Akashic records.
Great. Thank you very much. Just another reminder that the next group Akashic records reading here at SunGates with Sharon Serota will happen on July 19th. At Sunday at 11 a.m., where Sharon can answer questions. We are in a group setting, and it's very nice, very relaxing atmosphere. Sharon access Akashic records and answer our questions. And you can always go to SunGatesCenter.com and check our schedule for next and interesting event, either with Sharon or any other practitioners, or just have a class here. And the phone number to call is 847-345-0988. Thank you very much.